Well, school bathrooms. You must have been to them at some point, and usually they are one of the weirdest places on earth, and must for sure be classified as an SCP. School bathrooms always have the same kind of people, having a full-on meeting during recess, a meeting in possibly the stinkiest place in the whole school, and they're okay with that. Now don't get me wrong, some schools have clean bathrooms, but that's very rare. I mean, if it's private school, for sure your parents are paying, but if it's public school, yeah, that's like very rare. And I've been in both, and there are a lot of stories I can tell you. So during primary school we had decently clean bathrooms, because you guessed it, I was in private school, but still, there was always that stench you can't get rid of. Still better than the horrors I'm going to tell you later. The most marking event, one day in primary school, let's say someone ate too many beans and transformed the toilet seat into a chocolate fountain. Yeah, and the sight made me want to puke, and I have a strong stomach. But you know what I did? I started calling people over to this new chocolate fountain they just added in the yard. I made people want to throw up, and I thought that was funny. Maybe that's why I don't have friends. Well, that was it for primary school. Honestly, nothing too much happened. I can add the kids who played football with a bottle and the kids who brought pugs to school, including me. We were forced to play them behind the bathrooms so we didn't get caught by the staff, because that was the same school I was in for preschool, and as I said in a previous video, they were very strict. So yeah, that's basically it for primary school. Now for middle school, which was a lot different than primary school, because it was public school. That's where most of the shenanigans we did as kids happened, and those deserve videos on their own. Like full-on fights, because the pretty much non-existent staff in the public school didn't even bother coming near the bathrooms, or how if you drank the water from the tap it was salty and you had a 90% chance of getting diarrhea the next day. Anyway, that bathroom also smelled really bad. Not the usual bathroom's bad smell. I'm talking about the bad smell of decay and decomposition, because those were never cleaned, and I hope that sets the image of what public school bathrooms were like in my experience. Now for high school, where it was a whole different story. Always something new happening there. Again, no cleaning, as always in public schools. But that bathroom, let's say it collected specimens. First off, we had people starting meeting during recess, and they chose the worst place for that. They just crowded the bathrooms, and most of them were smokers and vape addicts. Now imagine the mix of tobacco, different varieties of cancer juice, plus the stench of the bathroom. And one time during recess, I saw a guy starting a whole dropshipping Ponzi scheme operation in the bathrooms. He was selling cigar lighters, out of all things. You know what's even funnier? If it isn't recess, the staff usually closes the bathroom with a key. So if you're in class and want to go to do your thing, you'd have to go to one of the staff members to ask for the key. And they usually don't want to give you the key. Hey, can I have the key to the bathroom? Why do you need it? What do you mean, why do I need it? I need to go to the bathroom. Well, you should have gone during recess. Well, I really need to go. Can you give me the key? And they will give you this treatment if you're a guy. And if you really have to go, you'll use the bushes. I'm sorry. Well, that's how it was for years, until my last year at high school. During recess, after the staff opened the door, someone, probably a strong dude, decided to stretch up, remove the door of its hinges. Yeah, and that door wasn't one of those flimsy cardboard ones in America. That door was heavy duty, made by a carpenter, and it weighed a ton. This guy dislodged it, and his friends brought it to one of the stalls and tried to shove it inside. And I'm not even kidding, they tried to flush the pieces in the toilet. I don't know, I think they were high or something, and they thought they were in an episode of Prison Break, trying to flush contraband in the bathroom. The staff were really mad, but they couldn't find the guys who did it, and it happened towards the end of the year. They were also in their final year, so even if they found them, they couldn't do anything. So that's my experience with school bathrooms. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to not miss any new uploads. And hey, thanks for watching.